Good evening and welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchard alongside Chris Goff here at Turner Rec Center in Kansas City, Kansas. So Chris, we have a big tag team match to get things started here tonight. A new tag team. We all know Dog McDowell, but he joins forces here with Jon West, the American Bulldogs. He'll take on those jerks from the Girthy Management Group.
Jerks?
Yeah, jerks.
What are you talking about? Girthy Management Group they're on fire, Dave.
They're jerks. Jeremy
Wyatt, the NWA Central States champion, and Sir Bradley Charles, also known as Showtime Bradley Charles, he is going to become the NWA Kansas champion in just days.
Yeah, that's great, Chris. Everything you say, I'm not necessarily arguing with you. I'm just saying these guys are some of the biggest jerks I've ever met, and I don't know how you can argue it. I'm hoping that the American Bulldogs here, Dog McDowell and American Fury Jon West, I hope they can punch those guys right in the face.
Well, I'll give you this, Dave. The American Bulldogs definitely have the size and strength advantage. Look at this guy. Obviously, we know about Dog McDowell, but Jon West, another big man. These two have been running rampant through 3XW up in Iowa. They've been showing their wares all over the Midwest, so we'll see how they do against a couple pros, Dave. Showtime and Jeremy Wyatt.
That's great, Chris. But like you said, it's the Metro Pro debut for Jon West, but he has done big things around this part of the country. And I mentioned it during the show last week, but it seems like every time we have a guy make his debut here in Metro Pro, he's pretty impressive. So definitely looking forward to see what Jon West is going to do tonight. And yeah, here we go. Now Wyatt's going to talk trash and insult the fans. I haven't seen this before.
You know, these people just get too close to him. They all ask for it. I think they enjoy getting yelled at by these guys because look, they all stand up, get in his face. It's ridiculous.
I enjoy when the people yell at Girthy on a similar note, I guess. Pretty funny.
You know what, Girthy, he's talking about a burgeoning career this guy has. Not only is he a professional wrestling manager, but he's opening for Dave Coulier at Stanford's over in Kansas City, Kansas.
He's still alive?
Yes, he is, Dave.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, Uncle Joey? Yes.
I get those guys confused. I don't know if he was Uncle Joey, Uncle Jesse, whatever. I mean,
Alanis Morissette knows all about it.
Well, that's what I've heard.
Anyway.
We used to go to the movies together.
Speaking of guys that are still alive, and I can't believe this guy, it's 2012. I thought he would have just stopped coming by now.
Talking about the Raiders fan?
Yes.
Yeah, Al Davis finally gave up on that team. You think he would too?
No kidding. And Dee Snider over here, some guy looking like he's a punk rocker out of 1984. Jeremy Wyatt telling him that Jeremy's giving him some fashion tips.
He's going old school there. D-Generation X to the crowd, Chris.
Well, he's got to talk to these guys in a language that they can understand. Obviously, English isn't their first language, so some kind of hand gesture. That's how the primates start, Dave.
Well, like you said, it's a big size and strength team there with the American Bulldogs, but it's not an easy matchup for these two making their tag team debut in Metro Pro together against, like you said, arguably two of the best singles competitors in SBC and Jeremy Wyatt. We'll see how this pans out, but this is really a clash of the titans of sorts.
Yeah, no, this should be good. You know, going into 2012, Metro Pro Wrestling is definitely going to amp up their tag team division. Of course, we know about the Heroes for Hire, the Metro Pro Tag Team Champions. We've seen the Girthy Management Group. We've seen the Barrio Boys, but we're going to be getting more and more tag teams in Metro Pro Wrestling, I'm hearing. And American Bulldogs, we know what Dog McDowell can do, but we'll see what Jon West has in his first match in Metro Pro.
We're going to see what he can do right away as he's about to lock up with Jeremy Wyatt, one of the top singles wrestlers here in the Midwest. We'll see what American Fury Jon West offers. Wyatt early in control with the headlock here.
Well, he's going to get a lesson right off the bat from Jeremy Wyatt, I'll tell you that.
West whips Wyatt off the ropes, and there's that strength and size we talked about, but Wyatt stomping on the foot. A big shoulder block gets him down this time.
Look at that. Off the ropes and going for a hip toss, but no, nice pinning combination by Wyatt.
Wow, what a move, and only a 2 count, but a great move by Jeremy Wyatt and another takedown.
Nice arm drag by Wyatt. SBC giving a round of applause, but Jon West back on his feet.
I don't know if it's his partner or the only person clapping for him, if you can call that a round of applause, but nonetheless. Oh, what an insult.
How's that taste feel now, huh?
Disgusting.
Well, Jon West not doing anything about it. I think he finally just understood right now what he's dealing with Jeremy Wyatt. You know, Dog probably told Jon West, hey, look, Wyatt is a horrible individual. Which is completely a lie.
Yes. What?
But Jon West just found out what's the truth. He's going to be slapped around by the Central States champ.
You wonder why I call this guy a jerk. Worst display of sportsmanship I've seen since, well, the last time he was in the ring, I guess. Please. Wyatt trying to break this as West finally has a little momentum here. Now Wyatt back in control.
Arm wringer now on Jon West, and look at that.
Look at that athleticism by the big man and a nice drop kick.
Shades of Bam Bam Bigelow, the cartwheel and the drop kick.
What a move by American Fury Jon West.
I do like the American Bulldogs ring attire, Dave. I do like the blue camo. It's a pretty good look.
Yeah, you know, Kansas City's known for their blue tones here in our sports team, so they definitely fit in here in Metro Pro.
Now, don't remind me about some of those horrible Kansas City Royals uniforms, but
well, that's true.
I digress. Nice takedown by West. Nice arm drag.
West in control here, wrenching up on that left shoulder, left arm of Jeremy Wyatt. Wyatt trying to work his way back up to his feet, though, far away from his corner.
Look at that, Wyatt trying to keep West away, but no, Mad Dog tags himself in.
Crowd barking, come on, Chris, let's give Mad Dog a nice reception here.
Dave, it's 2012. Try to grow up a little bit, please.
Never.
I don't need sound effects. Irish whip.
Oh, look at that big elbow. Wyatt's in desperate need of a tag here, but nowhere near Showtime Bradley Charles.
We haven't seen Mad Dog McDowell with Jon West yet, but we've definitely seen Mad Dog against Jeremy Wyatt just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
Look at that huge avalanche in the corner.
Hey, does that count as trash talk, by the way, when he barks in the face of Showtime Bradley Charles?
I think so.
Okay.
Look at this. Slingshot.
Oh, look at that move. He almost flung him out of the ring, Chris.
Huge clothesline in the corner. Nice combination. Here's a cover.
Didn't get the 3 count, but great tag team work there by the American Bulldogs.
Definitely have been working together for a while. Like I said, not in Metro Pro Wrestling. This is their debut as the Bulldogs, but definitely not a tag in and out, keeping the fresh guy in the squared circle.
Wyatt, I told you needed a tag, and he got it there. Here comes SBC.
Here we go. SBC totally missing on that. Look at this scoop slam.
You see right on his back, and West re-enters the match here. Another tag team move. Look at this. Oh, what a slam.
Cover.
You call it like a slam splash? What is that move?
Look at that. Just a little help from Mad Dog, picking him up and throwing him down with that extra weight, that extra gravity coming down on SBC.
Just a big splash wouldn't have been enough. You also add on all the weight, plus the force of Mad Dog McDowell's throw.
This isn't looking too good for SBC.
Oh.
Look at that. Wyatt was just coming over to take a closer look.
Oh, that'll teach him to get out of his corner, but SBC able to get some retaliation.
That's called karma, Dave.
Oh, Wyatt straight out of his corner, Chris. You can't blame West for that.
And look at that. SBC back in the corner, tags in the belt collector, Jeremy Wyatt. Wyatt holding his nose. Doesn't like the West just took him out on the apron.
Oh, Wyatt losing his focus here, but still hitting the flare chop in the corner.
That is definitely true. I don't want Wyatt to lose his focus on Raiders boy and D. Snyder over there, so just keep your head in it. Come on, Jeremy.
Oh, huge elbow right to the face of West.
Jon West now, nice chin lock by Wyatt, just draining all the energies from Jon West as Mad Dog McDowell looks on in the corner. You know, if you just move that a quarter inch, Dave, that becomes a choke and the referee wouldn't even know it.
I guess you'd know all about quarter-inch movements, wouldn't you, Chris?
Definitely.
Look at that catch of the foot of West and slamming him face first.
Here we go. Off the ropes, a nice drop kick to the head.
Oh, he may have knocked him out there, Chris. This could be it, but no, just a long 2 count.
Man, I wish Wyatt would have covered him with the pulling the leg. Probably could have gotten the 3 count right there.
Yeah, he didn't hook the leg, and he normally pulls the trunks as well. He didn't do that either, did he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. These guys never cheat. You're right.
SBC now in there working over West.
Oh, big uppercut there with the forearm.
I'm waiting for Girthy to get involved. Where's he been?
Yeah, that's all we need here. We couldn't have a straight-up tag team match, could we? We need Porky Pig at ringside to get involved.
Dave, he actually told me like backstage that he lost 12 pounds over the holidays.
Really?
Yes.
Huh, and I thought I smelled bacon. I guess I was wrong.
Well, there's some, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Here we go, look at that double team maneuver, but look at that nice roll through by West, and here comes McDowell.
Oh, and he's wreaking havoc. That was a tag much needed there by Jon West, and now Mad Dog McDowell's cleaning house.
Mad Dog now working over Wyatt, throws him into the corner. Wyatt up and over and caught though.
Oh, he's caught in the act by Mad Dog.
This doesn't look good. Power slam coming up and hits it.
A little bit like the British Bulldog back in the day. SBC able to save the day.
The strength that Mad Dog McDowell brings to the ring every time he comes is amazing. This guy, we've seen feats of strength from this guy. He caught Derek Stone, but all the strength in the world can't stop the chin breaker.
Look at this, Wyatt over the top. Does he have the power to get Mad Dog? No, he doesn't, but he's able to move out of the way.
He misses his patented leg drop, and that's big for Wyatt to get out of that.
Oh, what a move by the champ. This could be it, Chris. He does have the leg hook this time. No, Mad Dog kicks out.
Neck breaker. West coming in. I don't understand why he's getting involved in this match, but he's not the legal man, and Girthy's telling him what's up.
Wish that jerk would just shut up for once. SBC now tagging his way into the ring, stomping on Mad Dog, helpless down there on the mat.
Here we go. SBC going to work on the back. No, off the ropes.
Oh,
nice drop kick to the front of Mad Dog.
Got the leg hooked again, just a long 2 count.
Come on, ref.
Oh, will you shut up? That was a 2 count. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not hard to count.
Got to inflict some more damage first, that's all. If he wants to get the win over this behemoth.
The American Bulldogs, although SBC is in control now, the Bulldogs have looked pretty impressive in this. Nice double team maneuvers, but look at this, Wyatt. Up and over, nice cover.
Big splash right into the pin, like you said. Only a 2 count, but definitely the Girthy Management Group in control right now. But I have been impressed by what I've seen by American Fury Jon West here in his Metro Pro debut, and you can tell him and Mad Dog McDowell have worked together.
Definitely, and here we go. Looked like he was going to have a double Irish whip, but look at that. He brings them both together, double noggin knocker. And look at this swinging slam.
With one arm, what power by Mad Dog.
Amazing. You know what? Both these tag teams working pretty well, tagging in and out of this match, keeping the fresh guy in. Heroes for Hire, the current Metro Pro Tag Team Champions, they got some competition coming their way.
No doubt about it. West in with a big clothesline now, a big elbow, and you combine those guys. Big kick to the face. You got the Mustache Mafia. You got all sorts of great tag teams here at Metro Pro.
Definitely right. Coming soon, another team, the Hooligans, will be taking on the Heroes for Hire, coming up in a tag match later on in a few weeks. But here we go. Look at that fall-away slam by Mad Dog McDowell.
Wyatt's down and out right now. West going all the way to the top rope here. What's he going to do, Chris?
What is he doing, Dave? A moonsault?
Oh!
Thank goodness Wyatt moved. Can you believe that move from such a big man?
You see how high he was in the air, and there's the finisher from Wyatt.
Lightning spiral.
Wow, what a switch in momentum. It looked like West would have had Wyatt for sure, but he moved out of the way of the big flip, and that's the 1, 2, 3 for Jeremy Wyatt.
Dave, I've never seen a bigger man go out and put on a moonsault like that in the middle of a Metro Pro ring. That was impressive by Jon West. Thank goodness for the Girthy Management Group it didn't hit, but Jeremy Wyatt coming through with this lightning spiral and picking up the win for he and SBC.
Man, I wish you would have hit that move.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Dave.
I really wish you'd hit it on that guy right there. Stephen J. Girthy celebrating.
Look at the crane kick these kids in the face.
Come on, they're kids, Chris.
Well, you know what? They shouldn't be getting up in this grill.
Maybe you shouldn't be yelling at a 6-year-old. How about that?
They're not. Look at him. The kid's running up in his face and calling him names.
That kid's laughing in his face. That's great.
You call him Porky Pig. That's why they do this stuff.
I didn't start that nickname.
Coming up, Dave, the best 2 out of 3 falls match. Mike Seidel, rock and roll Mike Seidel, taking on the fittest wrestler in the world, Mark Sterling.